keeps stopping. Doesn't seem to be able to get off the ground. It does look like we're coming up to a cadence. Oh, violins didn't cut off. They weren't watching. I'm surprised they weren't called for holding. There's that four-note did again. Another stop. Just cannot seem to get this off the ground. Now tell me, Joe, you think you would call that four-note a theme or a motif?
Well, Joe, the technical term would be a motive. It uses the building.
Thanks for setting me straight on that, Joe. Okay, we're heading to the second here. We got a little modulation out on the field. Wow, did you hear that? We have got a fumble! Somebody in the horn section really flubbed that note. That's got to be one of the worst fumbles I've ever witnessed in all my days. Hey, I think that was Chris Cornell, wasn't it, Jim?
Yes, it was, Joe.
Hey, you know what? We're going to go right to instant replay on that one. Even worse on replay, there's no doubt. To me, there's no doubt about that. The referee has ruled in favor of the conductor. He has slapped a 30-bar penalty on the defending horn player who is now on his way to the penalty box.
And that is Chris Cornell on the first chair. And that's the third major fault he's made this season, getting a solo average of approximately 2.4723, Joe. That is pretty darn low for a first chair person.
Hey, Jim, do you think there's a chance he's going to be traded to another orchestra?
Joe, it's hard to say. Cornell's very good at the long solos, and things like Rachmaninoff piano concertos. So I think if he pulls himself together a bit.
Okay, put it off again now, Jim. The orchestra is playing without its first horn, which means we're going to be looking for a power play from the conductor pretty soon. That's a pretty stiff penalty, isn't it, Jim? 30 bars?
Yes, it is, Joe. Although these bars go by pretty fast, it really isn't that much in terms of time. I think the longest that anyone has ever stayed in the penalty box was when George Zell played with the Philadelphia Orchestra in 1955. The entire French horn section spent the whole last week in the penalty box. Of course, despite that, Billy still came out on top.
That's right. I tell you what, Jim, I think we're getting into the development section here. Let's see what happens after the double bar. Well, the horns are starting things off, and they seem to be in pretty good shape now. And I get the feeling we're going to be hearing a lot of that four-note motive, don't you, Jim?
Yes, I do, Joe.
So do I. It's stuck in my head, and they're probably stuck with it for a while. So I think what we ought to do is take a little break for station identification.
This is WTWP, wall-to-wall Aquabell.
Okay, we're back now, folks. And there's something going on out there. It's really building up tension. The brass is coming in and Symphony, and I think we're building up to a fugue. No, it is not a fugue, folks. The violins trying to make one, but the basses are just not following up. No, instead of a fugue, they seem to be taking that theme and breaking it up into little pieces. Just two notes left of that theme. It's getting softer and softer down there. I think they're running out of steam, if you want to know the truth. Getting just a little bit lethargic. Only one note left of that thing now, being tossed around from player to player. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the brass. It's trying to cut things up. It's kind of a welcome relief, but to no avail, I'm afraid. I think they're still pretty soft. Wait, here they come again. They sound very determined, and I do believe. I think we're ready for a recap, don't you, Jim?
Well, there's no doubt about it, Joe. Your average Beethoven Symphony usually has a recap again in the second quarter, and this one's falling right on.
Well, let's see if those violins can cut off the rest of the orchestra here. Wait a minute. Hey, this time it's the oboe that's holding the note. Well, she's playing a credenza. She must be out of her mind. She thinks it's an oboe concerto. I've never heard anything like that. Have you, Jim?
I certainly have.
Hey, number 12 is out of her seat. She's going out to the mountain. There's a fight between her and Ben. The referee's going to have to break them up. He's got to get between them. I tell you, you don't want to mess with her. You know, I think we're going to get a ruling on that now. Hey, how about that? He's ruled in favor of the orchestra. I guess that
usually does, Joe, and this time not only scored a personal solo, but also made it possible for the orchestra to recover from Chris Corno's fumble.
And it was a bad one.
It was.
I think we're ready to resume play. The referee has given the captain of the cellos the sign. And they're off again, and they're off again, and they're doing pretty well. I think they're really making up for lost time. Anyway, we're heading into the home stretch here, folks. We've got the second theme coming up, and we should be in C minor, right up to the last double bar. Bennett is out of the box and heading up to the round. Hey, this is really something, Jim. You know, this piece is built as being in C minor, but it sounds like we're going to be in C major right up until the end.
It is really something, Joe.
It is something, Jim. And I'll tell you what, I think it's going to be... Now, hold on. We've got a stoppage of play. I think we have an injury on the field, but we've got an injury in the bass section. The referee has blown the whistle. That's what he's done.
Well, Joe, it looks like it's a groin injury. That's what happens when the bases get too close together.
Well, he's on his way out.
You know, Bennett is always trying to save space, especially in the bass section, which usually contains some of the biggest players in the club, and sometimes they just squeeze them in a little bit too close together.
That's going to leave a mark, and that's what happened, right?
And this is the result.
Now I tell you what, Jim, I think we've got a substitution in here. He looks like he's going to take up maybe. Yes, he looks like maybe he's from college. Might be our very own BGHS Orchestra alum, Matt Logan, down there. Sounds like he's got a fan club.